What is a server-side request forgery attack?
This happens when the attacker has the ability to manipulate a URL as input into our application. And what can happen when we do this, they can start crafting that URL in a way that allows them to access or manipulate or point at resources they shouldn't normally have access to. So this could be something like a REST interface, a database HTTP request, or even parts of your cloud to be able to rip out metadata. The idea here is, though, we have a URL that's being manipulated.
You mentioned that these attacks manipulate our trust relationships. What are our trust relationships?
Trust relationships are assumptions we make within our environment that you should trust something just because of the way it's constructed or communication or where it's located, and we don't do proper authorization and validation checks prior to allowing actions. A good example of this is on our local machines. Sometimes we might have a trust relationship with our own local machine that if the local host itself is making a request, we're not going to validate that this should be because it's the local host. It should be able to do it anyways. Or we have an access control mechanism that's in front of the server, but we don't have anything inside the server or interactions within our trusted kind of enclave to validate access control. Admin interfaces can be assumed to be trusted. So if I have access to the admin interface, it's assumed that I'm an admin and I should be able to do it and stuff like that. Where instead of validating, again, you're an admin before an action, I just assume you are because you're here. And this can be the network level. It might be from one server to another. So if we're in our local LAN, I might not validate a request from another server in my LAN because I just assume it's trusted because we're all, once again, in that secure enclave. It's this assumption of trust that opens us up to attack.